So Mike always...
Because they don't let me make them.
They really do frown upon that. He doesn't look good in orange, so we're gonna...
Yeah, they frown on me making my own coins.
They do. And if you're new to our coin collector here at HSN, I'm your host, Robin Wall. Mike Mezak is joining us. He is our resident numismatist. That is a coin collector, just for, I didn't know when I first started collecting. So that is a coin collector. And if you have purchased one item, you're a numismatist. Can we say that?
You are indeed.
Yes, you are indeed. Well,
and it comes from the Greek word numis, meaning money. You're a money collector.
Oh, I like the way that sounds. My husband would say, wow, she's actually not spending it for a change.
Oh, stop.
But anyway, let's move into something that Mike is in love with. He loves this coin. I'm gonna let him talk about it. It's our American Innovation Coin Roll. This is on auto ship. It's our 2018 Philadelphia and Denver Mint collection. It's $49.95 on 2 flexible payments of $24.98. Mike, this is really celebrating all the innovators in America.
That's right. They're gonna do this kind of like they did the state quarters. So every single state is gonna get their own innovation dollar. So it's gonna be innovation or an entrepreneur from every single state. So like you're gonna start with Delaware and Pennsylvania, they're gonna be ordered in the issue of statehood. Pennsylvania will of course be Benjamin Franklin. Don't know what Delaware is gonna be. They're just getting ready to release the 2019s. They haven't yet. They're not gonna be included in the proof sets. They're not gonna be included in the proof sets or mint sets. They're only sold individually for 2019. We don't even know the designs. But they wanted to launch the coin. Now there's 613, these are an auto ship.
But we only have 250 left, Mike.
And there will be no more, and let me explain to you why. See this coin right here? So this is the obverse of all the coins. It's one of the reasons I love it. That is an American as an image, as you want to see. Statue of Liberty, In God We Trust, $1, period. Now this is the inaugural coin that they put out in 2018. They released this December the 14th. December the 14th of 2000, they made these coins for 2 weeks. Now the government is not going to release a single solitary one of these into circulation. You can only buy them from the United States government in rolls or bags.
So it's not like the quarters?
No, no, no. No, not at the bank or you'll never see one in circulation. You'll never see one in circulation. And here's why the left counter, where it's like, well, won't you just get more? No. And the reason is, remember I told you you can only buy them from the government? They're not gonna release them except in rolls and bags. The bags are sold out. So in other words, there's no more bags. They have already sold out, in essence, a coin that is gonna be one of the most limited Philadelphia and Denver Mint coins ever done by the United States government. Now here's what you get. And remember, they're not gonna be in the proof sets, they're not gonna be in the mint sets for 2019, and they weren't for 2018. Here's what you get. You get this certified roll, and I'm gonna flip this around so you get the great little hologram. So we certified these uncirculated in this special coin tube that we have. And you're gonna get 10 Ps and 10 Ds. I opened one up, you said literally I had to rip it open, so that you can see that each coin is held individually, and if you look, the date and E pluribus unum and all that is on the edge of the coin. See, isn't that cool? The date and the mint mark. So right there you can see 2018, or 2018, that looks like a Philadelphia mint. That's just all just like that.
And you get all 20.
You get all 20 coins. You get 10 Ps and 10 Ds for $49.95. Basically
all
now.
All the same coin though.
All the same, you get the 10 Philadelphia mints and 10 Denver mints. Okay. And then the auto ship is when they start coming out, in 2019, you remember none of these will ever be released into circulation. They're not released individually. You have to literally buy a roll of 25 is the minimum that you can do. So you can have to buy 50 coins in essence. Well, no, how many people want 50 coins? We're just gonna give you 10 of each coin. And they're going to be guaranteed, they're gonna be certified, they're gonna be in the special coin tube and holder that you're going to have right here. And so you're gonna get each one of the coins at $49.95. The reason we have to limit this to the remaining 250 that we have in stock is because the bags are sold out already. It's the only way. None of these coins will ever be available at $1 or even $2 or $3 individually because the government is not releasing them into circulation. This is your one chance to start the collection with the inaugural coin. So I talked about this part of the coin. Look at this. That is George Washington's facsimile signature as it appeared on the very first patent ever issued by the United States government, which of course was a patent for potash, which is an addition to fertilizer, which is still a huge industry worldwide today, multi-billion-dollar industry. This, interestingly enough, is the medallion, the sculpture that hangs over the door to the United States Patent Office. I find it fascinating because it was designed and sculpted by James Earl Fraser, who designed the Buffalo nickel. And he did it. He was a sculptor extraordinaire, and he sculpted things. They're all over Washington. That you can find his little sculptures in U.S. government buildings everywhere. So, but this is your chance to get. Mike. It's very cool. And so that's all I have left. And those are all I am ever going to be able to accept into the auto ship because of the unavailability of this coin. You have to understand, when they made the first presidential dollars, which sell for $4, $5, $6 a piece, they made, I don't know, 8 million a piece of them. They're not even going to make 1 million of each one of these coins. This is going to be one of the rarest regular issue proof and uncirculated coins ever made by the United States government, these innovation dollars, particularly these coins that were released in 2018. They were only released and made for 2 weeks in 2018. The mint can never go back and make them again. The bags, once again, as I said, are 100% sold out from the United States Mint. So there's no more bags. Who knows how many rolls they have left. They're not going to be in the mint set. They're never released into circulation. You're going to get 10 Ps and 10 Ds of this 2018 in our special and exclusive roll that you have here, that we have sealed and certified as uncirculated, that you're going to have. And so you can see, and the way I love doing this is because with the clear roll, then you can see the edge of every single solitary one of the coins.
Mike, can you
I think it's spectacular.
Talk quickly about the auto ship, because you'll get a total of 56 shipments.
Eventually, yeah, 4 per year.
4 per year.
And like any of our auto ships,
$49.95.
$49.95. Your price can never go up. Your delivery's guaranteed throughout the entire program. So once again, your price can never go up. Your delivery's guaranteed for the entire program. That's critically important for you to understand, that you just can't get these coins out there because they're never ever going to be released into circulation. So they're going to be 4 times per year. So it's not like you're getting one every month. They're only going to release 4 coins per year. You are locking in yours going forward. Your price can never, you're going to get 10 Ps and 10 Ds. None of the coins, it's not just the 2018, none of the innovation dollars will ever be released into circulation.
Okay, so I also just want to give a little shout out. 2 flexible payments will only be on your first shipment.